Hey YouTube, Kizik here with a contest entry. This is for Cajun Comics, a 100 sub contest entry, and I'm very happy to say that I love his channel. Like, he's been doing a lot of good work, and he's been really getting some awesome videos out there, and I've really enjoyed watching them. So, buddy, congratulations on your 100 subs, and when I last checked, you were getting well over 100, so congratulations on that. So, what he wanted as part of the contest is you have to be 18 years and older, and I certainly am, and you have to be subbed to him, and I'm proud to say that I am also. And he also wanted 5 comics that are nostalgic. I've got tons of comic books that are nostalgic for me. Every time I look at them, I feel takes me down a trip down memory lane. So I've got 5 of them here. When I see a comic that I like, that I love from my youth, I tend to try to find it in like a CGC grade that I'm happy with. So these ones aren't going to be any surprise, the covers to anybody. So if you grew up in the era I did, you're going to know what these are, and I hope you'll love them as much as I did and do. First comic, Secret Wars #1. Fantastic cover here. Love this book. Book number 2, Teen Titans #1, the George Perez run. This to me screams my love for comic books. This is what really got me into the comic collecting, specific issues of this run, but I remember reading #1 way back when, and just that really hooked me into comic books. Next book. Iconic cover, again, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Death of Supergirl issue, fantastic comic, loved it a lot, still do, still love the cover, got it in the CGC grade. Next book for me, Batman Dark Knight Returns #1. I remember picking this, strangely enough, off the shelf when it originally came out. That's kind of dating how old I am. But again, iconic cover, iconic story, loved it. And last book, and this is really a book that meant so much to me. It kind of reminded me of going back to school, and I went to boarding school for a little bit of time, and this series here grew, The Wanderer. This is what really got me through those years, reading them in my dorm room, loving every single one of them. They did 120 issues in this main run of it, and loved every single one of them. And I went out and actually bought the original artwork portfolio book that they had, so I was super happy to get that, and that's in my collection. And Cajun, you also wanted to see something that's not really comic related, but is also very nostalgic for me, so I'm going to show this. Hope you guys can see that. That's a hockey card that actually got me into liking the St. Louis Blues hockey team. That's Mike Liute, an old card, but to me this was always the card that was on the top of my hockey card stack. And I started to like St. Louis because everybody around me always liked certain other teams, and I always thought, you know what, St. Louis, you don't have any fans. I had no other friends that were actually a fan of them, and this card here screamed goalie pose to me, and I just thought it was so awesome with his mask that I decided to become a Blues fan, and I still am to this day. So, Cajun, keep doing those videos. I love them. I hope you get 100, 200, 300 more subs going out to you. Thanks for the awesome idea, and keep up the good work, buddy. Take care.